Every other cost in your bread comes with a number attached. The flour, the bags, the booth fee. Somebody handed you a figure for each one. But one cost hides in every loaf with no bill behind it, and it's the biggest of them all: your own time. This lesson puts a wage on it and finishes the true cost we've been building layer by layer. Let me tell you about a baker I coached early on. One Saturday, she set up her table, and by noon she'd sold every loaf. She was over the moon, and she'd earned it. Trouble was, she'd priced that bread cheap. Not out of carelessness, out of kindness. She didn't want to gouge her neighbors, so she added up the flour and forgot to add up herself. Tally every hour she worked, and her wage came out to $0. A whole morning for free, and she had no idea. That isn't a business. A business that pays its only worker nothing is just a tiring hobby that happens to take cash. Plenty of good bakers are standing at that same table this weekend. By the end of this lesson, you won't be one of them. Careful, sensible people fall into this, and there's a plain reason why. Money you spend leaves a receipt. Time you spend doesn't. Buy a sack of flour, and the cashier hands you proof. $40, gone, logged in your head as a cost before you've even left the parking lot. Work 11 hours on a Saturday, and nothing changes hands. No receipt prints. No invoice shows up in your mailbox that night. Those hours just get filed under free, like they cost you nothing. They were never free. Time is the most expensive thing in the loaf, and it only feels like nothing because you're the one covering it, in hours you don't get back. Today we print that receipt. Step 1, and you do this before counting a single hour. Decide what 60 minutes of your work is worth. One honest question gets you there. If a neighbor hired you to do this exact job, the mixing, the hauling, the standing at the table, what would you take to do it and not feel used? 3 numbers to anchor you. 15 an hour is the floor. Go below that and you'd literally earn more ringing up groceries with none of the risk you carry. 20 an hour is a fair, honest rate for skilled work done by hand, and that's what we'll run the math on. 25 to 30 is where you land once you're quick, you're good, and folks know your name. The day you've earned that, take it. Settle on your number. Write it down. Step 2. Count all of it. This is the spot where good bakers shortchange themselves without meaning to, because they clock the baking and wave off the rest. Think iceberg. The baking sits above the waterline, the part everyone pictures, maybe a fifth of the actual work. Walk a true 40-loaf batch with me. Friday. Mixing, bulk, shaping, loading the fridge, 3.5 hours. Before dawn Saturday, the baking itself, cooling, packing, 4 hours. The market, setup, selling, breakdown, the round trip in the truck, 6 hours. Then the invisible hour, shopping, prep, dishes, answering emails. It totals 14.5 hours to get 40 loaves made and sold. The baking was half. The other half lives down under the water, where nobody counts it. Step 3 turns those hours into dollars, the same arithmetic we've used all along. 14.5 hours times a $20 wage comes to $290 of labor for the batch. Split that across 40 loaves. $7.25 of your time is baked into every loaf. $7.25. That's the heaviest line on the whole table, more than your ingredients and your overhead put together. On her table, that line read 0. Enough it reads 0 on yours, too, right this minute. There's relief coming, and it's the same lever from last lesson. A good share of your labor is fixed. The drive's the same length whether the truck's half empty or packed. Setup and teardown run about even whether you haul 40 loaves or 80. So look at the jump. 40 loaves to 80 doesn't double your clock. Figure 19 hours instead of 14.5, since market time and a chunk of the prep hold steady. That's $380 of pay spread over 80 loaves, which lands at $4.75 of labor each, down from $7.25. More money in your pocket overall, less of it riding on any single loaf. Want a loaf to earn more? The surest move is baking more of them at once. Now stack the 3 layers. Ingredients, $1.10. Hidden costs, $2.75. Labor, $7.25. Total it up. About $11.10 to make a loaf and get it sold. Once your own time finally counts for something. That's the real floor under your bread. 3 lessons, and it all lands on this one number. That number tells you something blunt. If a loaf costs you $11.10 and you've been letting it go for $8, you aren't pocketing $3. You're down $3. You've been eating that gap with your own unpaid hours. Put plainly, you've been paying your customer for the chance to bake for them. Let that land. And you got to get this part straight, because it cuts against every instinct you have. You can't outwork it. Working harder is the trap itself. Push more loaves at a losing price, and all you do is lose faster. Don't run from that floor. Aim with it. It points in exactly 2 directions, and the rest of the course is built on both. Direction 1 is price. A loaf this honest was never an $8 loaf. Once the true cost is sitting right in front of you, asking 12 or 14 quits feeling greedy and starts feeling like plain math. We set that price in the very next lesson. Direction 2 is volume. You've watched it work twice now. Sell more, and your overhead and your labor both thin out per loaf, because the fixed hours spread across more bread. Module 9 is where we crank that one. Price or volume. 2 beds off a losing number. Pull up the labor calculator and run your own loaf through it. Start with the wage you just chose. Next, map every hour of a real week, and I mean all of them. The prep, the driving, the dishes, the late-night emails, the whole load. Then divide by what you actually sell on a normal day. Last, set that labor on top of your ingredients and overhead. Now read the number. It'll probably make you uncomfortable, and that's exactly right. Uncomfortable is just honesty doing its job. You can't price a loaf properly until you've looked square at what it truly costs you. Next lesson, we take this figure and turn it into a price you can say out loud without blinking. Perfection is not required. Progress is.